I'm not gonna comment on that bird. Will my face appear? I think it will. Oh, it's doing something. I'm looking at the camera. Can you see my face? Alrighty. Cool chat to the rescue as always. Where would I be without my chat friends? Can you tell me, chat? Do you even know? How close do you want me? Maybe a bit down. Okay, enough! No, I'm not reading. Make sure your face is evenly lit and your eyes are visible. Maybe not that close in case I do some weird actions. Let's zoom out a bit. Not down. There we go. Position your head so the box stays green. The circle below should fall whenever you blink. Is it green? Should I change this angle a bit? The circle below should fall whenever you blink. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom out. I think maybe that should fill my whole face. Let me go up one. There we go. Okay. Yes, it's working. It's working. How do I go next? Yes. Look at the screen and blink a few times. Oh, this is weird. Got them all. Yes, good. Okay, let's start. I'm wasting time here. We're gonna finish this in one playthrough, guys. It's just over an hour and a half long. So let's do this. Try blinking twice on the white. Try blinking on the white symbol. So now I'm gonna be like conscious of my blinking. When you see the metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. So weird. Oh. Interesting. Ghost friendly,
Get away, you lucky fowls! That's mine!
Well, hello there, stranger.
Hello.
Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
I sure am.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with,
What?
nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you, if that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius.
I am.
I knew you were special.
Thank you.
You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or
Trash,
that's a
welcome.
better word. Notion? No, there's a better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stir. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory.
It's an Outer
Clock
Wilds game.
watchers.
In the
I
sense
got
that
some
I
words
don't
for
know
you.
what it's about. What's going on here? But unlike the Outer Wilds, which was 30 hours, this is just over an hour and a half.
Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh.
I will not turn into a seagull. I
So
promise.
sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then.
Oh, this is so
I
interesting.
hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it.
I
The
couldn't find
Just
it.
try to enjoy it this time.
What was he gonna say? Oh, I love it so far, and I just started. I wanted to read it, but my eyes were burning.
Look at that sun.
I should have gotten
We've got a
sleep before
long,
playing this.
beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that?
What should I say? Wait, am I a baby? I'm a child. That's my earliest memory.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Hell yeah. Mama. Wait, wait.
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers.
I can't. I need to blink.
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
Where is it?
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. That'll really be.
I wanted to hear what you had to say. Okay.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me.
Wait, I don't know if I'm going too fast here, so help myself.
Sounds good, honey!
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
It's
That's
so
very
bright.
specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah.
Go
I'm
on.
worried that might have...
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
Not my eyes.
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
Just
So-
loud.
Do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean,
Go on.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call.
Okay, I understand.
Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color. Hey, we do not throw things in this house.
Sorry.
If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it.
You are the worst thrower, lone wolf. Baby grand piano. Beethoven.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high.
okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. Well,
No.
Now play the C
No.
major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down?
It does.
Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
she was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes,
Gravitas.
which I very quickly lost.
Say it with a deep voice.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one? Now, You know, the ancient Egyptians believed cats had godlike powers. They would have worshipped our little Ernie.
Go on, stay in it, please. Need to blink. Hey, where's mother? Did I blink now? I didn't even take note. Too much pressure.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece.
I have to
He must have figured it out by ear.
I was putting on a show. It was a sellout event.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Get it, you silly cat.
Don't worry, I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
I'm gonna
me, of
blink
course,
through
sir.
this whole game.
It's all organized into folders, sitting
Good
ready
time.
on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow
Cat's
morning?
like bigger.
We are fine.
Let's see how our skills have evolved. How old are we? How old are we? How far did we jump?
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Wake up.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman
You
now.
can use us to judge our
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to
skills.
your head, but yeah.
We can eat pasta now.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
I don't know how far I'm jumping. You
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even
Sorry, mother, couldn't. Oh, what's going on? Archives? What was
You
that?
really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Okay.
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Go on.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, El.
Mom was
We
asleep.
can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there...
Sorry. Sorry if you guys want to hear like more of these stories. Mom seems a bit stressed.
Ernie! Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you!
God, El, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
Is that okay?
What?
Oh, what?
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that? I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
Okay.
I don't.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky. Are you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those two.
Insanely expensive, right?
I thought Ernie was a boy.
Can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
What is this? Why is it so dark? I'm in the DC universe.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex.
Wait, how old am I? Am I a prodigy?
But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard.
No, I was to play the finish. Oh.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
That's big brain. I didn't do great on that maths test, guys. But if
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
in surf, it's an old Mac. Rubik's Cube.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down and I'll drive it back with you up there.
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Bobby, I'll play inside. It's late.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here.
Hi, friend.
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you. Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go, but,
Quiet, everyone. Benny's about to play for us.
I've been practicing this for this my whole life. Let's go. Let's do this chat.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself?
Don't mess this
No, I
up.
don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah.
Please get out of here before we mess it up.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up in
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, we will study
It's
look
Chloe.
on your desk. I wrote you something.
learning everything we need to know about
We are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school,
If you ask an Egyptologist how much you know,
we don't know each other. Do
This
not
is a
talk
quote.
to me ever.
I want
Love,
each of
Chloe.
you to write it down.
Even look at me.
Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Those who cannot remember
Okay.
the past are
Now I
condemned
would
to
go
the
on
void.
to the next slide. Chloe,
Dr. Fall.
tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course. Come on, those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If
You broke
we
my no
do
talking
not
rule,
keep an accurate
but
What?
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Go on.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Chloe.
oh sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures.
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the...
Oh, my eyes.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Oh, he looks very serious.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try.
I won't let
And
you
can
down,
see if
Mother.
you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
I will not crumple that. Today is the first day of the rest of our lives. Let's do this.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
I don't want to. It's Chloe.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
It's my girlfriend. I want to answer the phone. Days until audition 30.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got... and
Mr.
yes,
Kid.
that's a she.
That's
The head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus.
Tonight after my dad goes
Though I would
to
not say
sleep,
that
I'm
to
going
her
sneak
face.
out to my house
Now-
and go sleep on the beach.
As you can see, she is
If you want
ready
get
to
invited, draw
devour
me a picture of Miss
any of the
Isaac's feeding
deceased who do not
constipation.
pass judgment,
Love weird neighbor kid.
sort of like me with your weekly quizzes. So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling
why
right
is he
now.
so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Slightly worried about having him change schools
just
This
as
is
you starting to
one.
make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only
got
reason
this,
she
B.
keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard!
But
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand.
It was too difficult.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Okay, mother.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I say turn the lights off. Not just...
Oh. Well, but
Wow,
only this.
didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how to...
What?
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay, you still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now, get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious.
My eyesight blurry.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Okay. Let me not mess this up. We got this, chat. We're playing Bach. It's getting blurry.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
No. I think if I slipped,
So-
it should have not been as bad.
Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year
no.
again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may.
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on.
I focused
The
on
world
Chloe.
isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
I'm good at being disobedient. Apparently.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of
Do I have
course.
that owner? Am I
I'll be
sick?
right back, Benny,
Hang on.
okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
Hang on. What's
It's
wrong
a
with
crucial
Benny?
time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for low means that...
What? What's going on with me? Benny's broken. Something wrong with Benny, man.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
What's he doing?
He's drawing. He's becoming completely obsessed.
Why isn't your son eating with us, Al? No.
Oh my goodness, I'm fantastic.
Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Two short paragraphs of sky. What makes you want to pursue
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
I'm really good at drawing, guys. Oh my goodness.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
I'm gonna cover you up, sir. This would have been a better thing to cover him up.
It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting cards. There you go, Mr. Bryn.
Oh, I'm turning into Picasso.
Feel each shape. Oh, you fiend.
Abstract art is my thing, baby.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder.
So I don't play piano anymore.
Worry.
I'm just a
You're not
painter.
selling your soul.
Sign the contract. Crumple contract.
Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract. Whatever you want, kid.
To being a
I
difficult
want to be
artist.
happy. That's what I want.
The best of us are.
Cheers. To the
This is
freaking
divine.
weekend. I blinked.
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
It is I, Benjamin. Famous
I bet
painter.
you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it.
I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and I'm just so proud of you.
What was that? Was that Chloe?
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe was the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of.
What?
Her magnum opus, so to speak.
Mother died?
Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease. I have told the world that
Yeah, I went to
Benjamin
Egypt
Brain
because
is
I
a
liked it in school.
genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Brain is silent because Benjamin Brain is hard at work creating his greatest work yet. But you are doing nothing! The world has forgotten you, Benjamin! They have moved on!
Hey, B. Just calling to tell ya. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her.
Yeah, like, my life's falling apart. What's going on here?
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us.
The passing day, inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer Alice Stevens, relatively unknown
really
in her
you?
life.
It's Chloe, your neighbor.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it.
I
All
got
right,
you, man.
here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one? His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
Wouldn't you agree, Chet?
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
She was a composer.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
Accurate.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster?
She started off encouraging, but in the end, I think she was kind of demanding.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could.
I don't say it like that.
And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now, be honest here. Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
I think he loved her. He gave up his music career for her.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
True. That did happen.
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece.
His birds, though.
I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls!
Oh no, there he goes. There he goes.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
I don't want to turn into a seagull, bro. I'll be honest. That's what it takes.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
What's happening? Where am I going?
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck.
What?
And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
What's happening here?
But it's too late for that. We're in this together.
What did I do?
Gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
That was all a lie? What?
This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy.
Oh, we're back.
Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy?
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, he only...
This. Stay here. What did your mother... Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
I can't. I can't. My eyes are
Let's try this again.
Come on. Oh my goodness. My eyes are burning. I can't help it.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh, what is
See,
it?
she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's...
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused. Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open.
It's burning so bad, you don't understand. I can't.
And one more time.
I can do this. See? Told you.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of it.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom,
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I have...
We can focus him. Make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want to hear us talking about it.
I will not blink. I'm so close.
I swear to God, if you blink again...
Sorry.
Staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I
This is-
really don't want to hear us talking about it.
My eyes are burning. We did it. It's the 112, baby. Speed run. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Just keep my eyes closed.
I mean, what's the point?
Can I open?
What do you mean?
Oh, I have to keep it closed.
What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs. You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Where's my phone with Chloe?
Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
We have to do that in a relationship. At the start.
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
The great life of Benjamin Bryn. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents, in a quaint village by the sea. This is what that guy, the fox, was the wolf was saying. His mother was a composer with a need to support her.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition,
read what I
he
said.
completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And
I wasn't expecting that too.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
What's wrong with my brain? It's a CAT scan. What's wrong with me, Doc?
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Knock, knock.
Hey.
You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night.
Oh no.
I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say?
Oh no.
You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
I did not have the nicest words to say about Mother.
Can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
Oh no.
Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B.
Oh no.
Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great.
I'm sorry.
But look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well?
I can fix this. Benjamin Bryn was a loser. He was the worst Bryn to ever love. Oh man. I'm so hard on yourself, man. Didn't even try to fight disease inside him. Just lay down and died. What?
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
Relief. So I'm in my room sick. Oh no. Move in.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Mother.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually...
Hey, Benny. Buddy. Did you just throw something?
It's Chloe, she's upsetting me. She doesn't believe me.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Mother?
Keep playing, B.
She'll play
She's
this
listening.
for you. That's all I got. That's all I got, man. I'm getting worse. There's more machines here. Mr. Bigglesworth. Are you here to keep the monsters away, Mr. Bigglesworth?
What are you doing, Al? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give her... She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Benny's dying, yo. Get out of here.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
What?
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at?
The stars.
Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm going to leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Okay. Dear weird neighbor kid, you are my first love. Cute. Love, Chloe. She always signs her notes. Love, Chloe. Move in. No, I did it wrong.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable.
That's deep.
Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
So tranquil. I think it's my mom checked. I like it here, it's peaceful. The all-seeing eye.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So,
I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother
was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be.
So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him.
She's so cool.
But then, when he was just 11 years old,
he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that
year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live.
Which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met
his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again.
And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them of exactly
who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on.
Why is he smiling like that?
You know what
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Anything I've played before.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the same way I do.
Fans will drive.
Say I love you. Before you say I'm gone. When that chance comes through, I'm gonna prove you wrong. In a market, in a desert, you'll remember why you came here. There's a couple pictures of you
What do you guys think? Something different from what we all
type to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm sleeping. You left some people in here wondering
a little well
if you'll stay here or not.
Just a cool
You wanna make some money,
play you have an hour window.
give a kid to dad
When did he come in?
when he has somebody.
I came to this game not knowing like what to
You're
expect.
gonna feel the same.
Pleasantly surprised I was.
You'll be thinking he'll have pictures in his wallet. There's a couple pictures of you laughing, tied to raffle tickets. I've got memories,
I didn't
but
know
I'm
I didn't
sleeping.
stop
You left some people in here
Why?
wondering if you'll stay here or
episode. This one-part episode. Pretty chill, the game. A nice change from what we've been going through for the past couple of months. No zombies trying to kill us. Just some weird virus. That's all. Anyone recognize any of the names on this long list? Costa, Felix, Kyle. Check how many Austins there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the most common name here? Kitty Cat. Robert Schroeder. God of Darkness. Thanks Greg. Thanks Liam. Thanks Brandon. Thanks God of Darkness. Really, bro? That's the name you're gonna... That's the name you're gonna go with? Cool alias. Okay, we're almost at the end of the alphabet. Matthew Carter. Someone Koza donated to this game, towards this game. Michael Cream Cheese Goings. Wonder what the story is behind that nickname. How do you get a nickname of cream cheese? Oh, we got a Twitch TV. Tony the Toy Yankowski. Ah, we've reached the end. Zozo. Zatanna. Isn't that like a witch in some way? He obviously did something with cream cheese. Cream cheese related. Shame, yeah. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. Cool. GG's chat. Thanks for coming along. As always, thanks for keeping me company, for going through this cool experience together. It was a nice length. It was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It was nice to take a break from the intenseness to just do something cool and tranquil. But now that time has passed. Now it's time to get back to business. And we are going back with the horror. So if you wanna join me for our next adventure, come back tomorrow. Same time, same place. To the channel where the fun and joy and excitement of games never end. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. It's Friday tomorrow. It's a long weekend. Get excited, guys. It's weekend and it's a long one, so it's gonna be fantastic. Join me tomorrow for a game that I think will be very scary. We will be reborn. Amnesia. Rebirth coming soon. Bye for now. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.
Everybody telling me to try. Hold on, this is just a fact. Huh? The game over, it's a wrap. Yeah, the game over, it's a wrap. Everybody telling me to try. Hold up, this is just a fad. Huh? The game over, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.